Hello, I'm Susan Kanor. I am an international bioenergetic faculty member, coordinator of the training group in the Massachusetts, Canada area. I'm delighted to be talking with you because I'm extremely delighted with the way in which our training program has evolved. I've been in bioenergetics since the 1980s. I started off in New York City with a therapist who, actually my Gestalt therapist referred me to her. She was a bioenergetic therapist. I walked into her office and she said, "Welcome to a bioenergetic therapy session." And I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "Well, bioenergetics is a therapy that helps people to have more pleasure." So of course I lit up. I wanted that. It sounded just right to me. She said, "And in order to have more pleasure, you have to learn to tolerate pain, emotional pain." And I thought, oh, I'm not so sure I like that. But I was excited about the idea of having more pleasure, and she guided me in a really skillful way toward being able to tolerate more and more of my feelings, more and more of my emotional pain, and helped me to really know that I could have a satisfying life, that I could be more alive. It's really what it was about. And I was delighted with the work with her. Being in bioenergetic therapy led me to be interested in learning about how to do this work. I'm a therapist and have been doing psychotherapy also since the 1980s. So I found with the training that I was in was that I learned more body-based tools, more things that I could use with my clients to help them to connect more with their vitality, with their emotional pain without being overwhelmed by it, with their real desires to have a satisfying life and get much of the things that were in their way of having a satisfying life out of their way. Like all therapies, this is not a panacea, but it's a really powerful way to move toward more and more aliveness, more and more pleasure, and more ease in one's body. So the training groups in the Massachusetts area have been going on, let me think, since the mid-1980s. This past 4-year group started including people from the southeast of Canada. So we've had an international group that's been a very dynamic, very exciting and growthful experience for all the people in it. It's a group that meets in a residential setting, actually on a goat farm, and yoga center and place where people can stay. And we stay together for 4 days. And that was before COVID. And since COVID, we've been doing it in the same place in the south of Maine, which maybe sounds like it's very far away, but it's only an hour and a half from the Boston area. And it's been an exciting experience to have a place where people could live together, grow together, cry together, have joy together, dance, learn, and find out how to become bioenergetic therapists from very skilled leaders and from people who are very excited about the work. So I am delighted to share more about this work. If you'd like to contact me, you can find my contact information on the website, and I would be delighted to talk to you more. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.